Fresh fruits and vegetables always make a great Thanksgiving dinner, but you do not want to leave out the centerpiece, which is traditionally the turkey. Here in Louisiana, we do it a little bit differently with the turducken, a stuffed chicken stuffed into a duck and stuffed into a turkey. And this week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson tells us, with meat prices up this year, it's going to cost someone more to put those together, either you or your local butcher.
It's three birds all in one. The Turducken is a Louisiana creation, one that keeps the folks at Chris's Specialty Meats busy.
We'll be running 7 days a week until the early evening and late at night, the last 2 weeks of November and into Thanksgiving.
As you could imagine, that means they're going to need a lot of turkeys, chickens, and ducks.
At 4 turkeys per case, we'll have 250 cases of turkey sitting in the back, so they'll be stacked up taller than me.
Maddox says the Turduckens at Chris's Specialty Meats are a little different from others.
We debone our turkeys. We take a lot of care in it, and we do not cut the bird, so it's a whole intact bird. And in addition to that, we use the chicken breast. We use all white meat, so it's nice, tender, and juicy. We don't use any of the skin from the duck or the chicken. A lot of times when you do that, you have a lot of grease in your turducken, and we don't do that. And then, of course, whether it's our crawfish and rice or our shrimp and rice or our cornbread, it's our tried and true recipes that have helped us be around for 20 years and what we've really become famous for.
So how does one make a turducken? Chris's Specialty Meats co-founder Twyla Lachaussee shows us.
First, we're going to start with the whole turkey. Of course, this one we have deboned already. We take the bones out, the torso only. I'm going to flip it inside out. And first we're going to start by cutting through the breast to make sure the whole turkey gets seasoned really well. And then we're going to season the breast and the thighs, front and back, real well before we decide to stuff the turkey. Put our stuffing inside the chicken breast, and then we're going to put duck above and below the chicken. And then this is going to go inside the turkey, like so, and then we're going to put stuffing on each side of that.
All of the birds get some netting to hold them together, and then it's time for the injections. Lachaussee uses a top-secret mix of chicken broth and spices.
We do the drumsticks, the wings, and in the breast to keep everything really juicy whenever you're baking the turkey. And then after that, we're going to season her up, and we're done. How's that look?
That looks ready to sell, but with meat prices as high as they are, Maddox says someone has to take a hit.
Our poultry prices have come down just a tad bit from what they were early in the summer, but they're still higher than they were last year. For every turducken we do, we're going to be running probably about $2 or $3 more in cost this year than we did last year, but we've decided to keep our price the same. We haven't gone up on them despite the cost. It's such a high-end item already, and it's really a special treat for our customers that we really don't feel comfortable passing that along to our customers every day. So, and our customer that comes in and buys the turducken, it is a treat for them. It's our customer that we see January, February, March also. So Chris's Specialty Meat's going to eat that $3 this year.
Chris's Specialty Meats sells about 900 turduckens a year. If you want to learn more about Chris's Specialty Meats or about turduckens, you can visit our website at twilatv.org. And AJ, there's a pretty good reason why they do turduckens right there at Chris's Specialty Meats. Twyla, who you saw in the story, who shares the name of this program, she is from Maurice, Louisiana, home of Bears, the originator of the turducken, and I think a place you and I went to a little too often, the City Bar.
Yes, I remember.
Do you really remember?
No, actually I don't.
But you remember turduckens?
I do. I am disappointed that I do not have a turducken.
We're working on that. We're working on that.
Great. Thanks. Good job.